Oh, Blazar Quartz. Hello, dear viewer. I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I feel like this is a bit weird, but it feels like something has changed on my screen. I can't quite work out what it is. Was there a recent update on this? I don't know. It's looking a little bit different to me. Not the perspective. Something's a little bit different. I'm not going to worry about it. What we're going to do this time, though, this episode, is... you right there, little buddy? You okay down there? What did we do last time? We did all sorts of bits and pieces. We're almost cleaned the entire place up, I think is what we've done. We've got this region left over here, which I suppose I should have a look at and try to clean that up. And that's probably the last thing, isn't it, I reckon? What do we got here? Bunch of crap. Okay. We're doing very well, though. A lot of things have been cleaned up. A lot of the water's clean now. Oh, this is pretty filthy around here. I do have enough materials on me for a oh, you know what? Actually, one second. There is something useful over here. I do have enough materials on me for a teleporter, but we're not actually that far away from where we're starting. I'll have that. The dam thing over there, teleporter over there, is not very far away. So, but we'll just venture over this way, I guess. Have a little look over here and see what this is. Another water thing. Another water purification thing. That's the prison, isn't it? Yeah, that's the prison. How much crap have we got around here to do? Yeah. Probably not very much. I mean, it's pretty... Ooh. 202. Yeah, it's not going to take very long, is it, eh? 202. Judge experts now. I bet it's quite a long way in, though. Oh, God, we're going down that very fast. Why is our thing... Why is our thing changing so fast? Our toxicity meter. Well, that's where we've got the thing on us, I guess. So a lot of spores. I don't care about the spores particularly. What is that over there? What is that plant there? Oh, it's the purpley one. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do this, yeah? I've got some... we've got to keep a close eye, I think, on our little toxic meter here, obviously. And we haven't got very far to go to get out of here. And I've got a goo container on me. Right, let's get it back. Let's rush over this way. There we go. We're out the zone. There we go. Step that down. See, look at this stuff I've got on me for building things. Don't really need it. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it in pieces. We'll do it in bits and pieces. Once we've made a bit of impact into this, we'll probably that speed of like toxin build up will drop quite fast, won't it? Eh? We'll just grab these while we're here, eh? Actually, you know what? I forgot to put an export on this, didn't I? Let's get this stuff out of here. The valuable goo and spores. No, not everything. Been a while since I've played. I've been busy with other stuff, real life stuff, which unfortunately happens every now and then. You don't want it to, but sadly it does. Real life stuff happens, and I've not had much time to play recently, which is why the videos have probably dropped off a little bit. Sorry about that. I do try not to do that, but it happens. You know, real life stuff happens. Jobs and things. In fact, actually, funny enough, I haven't had a job for a while, which is why I was able to record more videos. See what I mean? Work just gets in the way of you having fun and recording things. Oh, am I going to get out in time? There we go. Look at that. Perfect. You thought I'd forgotten, but no, perfect timing. Perfect time. Yeah, that's the problem. So I've actually got a job again. So that's why I've got less time to do stuff, do fun stuff. Mean, eh? Isn't real life mean? No, still selling things. I have to show you later as well. I took MP's advice about selling bacteria as well. So I was doing a bit of that. So I did what she suggested. I put down a couple of water, like lake water purifiers. Oh, inventory full. And next to some algae farms, next to a look at the comments on one of these recent videos if you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and algae farms next to a what do you call it? Right for food? No, I'll do it in a minute. I better eat the food actually in case I do get toxined, because it will take off my health. Yeah. So next to an auto crafter, making bacteria, and that works really well. Thank you for that, MB. It really it's a very efficient way of making bacteria. Don't we need the credits very much, because I'm not, not really spending them on anything. But if you want to make credits, it's a good way. It's a good way of doing it. How are we doing? 73 out of 202, and I think that is the last toxin on the planet. I think the 202, as opposed to the stuff you can mine up. Obviously, you can mine more goo if you want to. But what are we heading towards here? There's a big thing down there. I'm not sure what the big thing does. A big machine of some sort. Here. Don't know. We'll find out when we get a bit closer. Any more goo around here I'm missing? Don't think so. I think it's mostly just from the main zone. Ah, what's this big building over here then, huh? I'll have a look in there in a minute once we've got more of this stuff gone. We're about halfway through. Lots of algae thingies around here. What were you making? Were you making like biofuels from algae? Is that what it was? These look like, what you might use as fuel containers. I can imagine you could do that. Just biomass. Looks like there's goo all the way on the top of this thing. Whatever the heck it is. Yeah, we'll clear up all these containers, like these uranium doodahs in a bit. It looks like the rest of the stuff is in here. Let's venture inside then. Oh yes. Yeah, algae's being grown in here. I'm not really looking at what's going on very much. I'm just focused on the goo particularly. Looks like we've got a lift out of here. Oh, that's nice though. You know what? Is this water already clean? I think it might be. It's part of the main body, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it's part of the main thing over there. I didn't really occur to me. I thought maybe I'd have to clean this up as well, but that saves us a job. Right, where's this lift? No goo in there, is there? No. Okay. Up we go. Doesn't seem like an utter space for like this much goo. We've got one purification capsule. If we get up here and we find ourselves a bit stuck for like cleaning the place up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this lift straight the way back down again. That way we can just throw ourselves into the hole to get back down. Because I'm thinking about time required to get this done. Or weeks? No, I'm not sure that we're actually not... I don't think we're in an open area here. I don't think we can get out this dome. What is going on in here? Again, you can probably look around the edges at what's going on, but I'm just I'm kind of focused on what's right in front of me. Can't really believe there are like 32 more blobs of toxin up here, but maybe there are. We'll worry about it in a minute. I wish I could just fly up this with my jetpack, but there's a high limitation. There's a high restriction on it. Right. How are we doing? Get in there, get in there. Got space? Think we've not just about enough space for all this? Where's the last of it? There. We did it. We did it. We cleared it all out. Oh! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I'll install a teleporter over there in a minute, but let's have a little look. Let's start back here and find out what exactly this place is. Is there going to be messages around here that will give us some clues about what's going on? Yes, there is. Okay. If the sensor readings are accurate, correct, our first candidate did not survive. So this is about, you know, people being transported here as prisoners to fix the planet. He made no significant progress in terraforming his planet. I find it hard to believe. This is me. This is my first attempt to play this DLC, isn't it? I find it hard to believe that this program will ever have a success rate exceeding 10%, despite all our efforts and research. Perhaps future scientific advances will help us to aid these poor souls. Sent to a hell they will only discover once they arrive, with the hope of succeeding where all others have failed. Is hope ultimately always truly our ally? Why is this concept so highly valued when it makes us so obvious? Makes it so oblivious to pragmatic realities. 3 new candidates have already volunteered. Well, the thing is, you can, even if you're... What's this one? Even if your first 5-10 people fail, as long as they make a little bit of progress, it doesn't matter if the next candidates can build upon that progress. You're just using people as cogs in a machine. It's not right, but you know, you can, the way this universe is set up, you can imagine it happening. Why am I collecting the T3 fertilizer? I don't know. I can't use it. What have you got up here? Anything? No. That was kind of fun. What was that? Hold on. It's like... it's a mini model of some of the other bigger structures you've seen, including the ladder up the side. It's a good way of using a model. And this looks kind of wacky. Right, I can't bother to mess around with these solar panels. That's not worth it, but I'll clean these up. Why there's so much uranium dumped around here, I don't know. I thought the point is you were making another sort of fuel here of some sort. What we got here? Anything useful? Not really. I'll have a little look underwater in a minute to see what's there, and obviously around the edges of the map as well. Let's take our time progressing down here. Look at these algae things. It's an algae farm, isn't it? It's an algae farm for something. What are you extracting from the algae? Are you hoping the algae will clean up the goo? That obviously didn't work, did it? Like a farming the algae, isn't it? Eh? Actually, while we're here, let's just quickly do this. Let's put down the teleporter, just like here. This probably isn't the ideal place for it, but we'll do it here anyway. Let's get it out of our inventory. There it is. And we'll call it the algae farm until we know better. Which means I can go back and dump all this crap straight back to the main base if I need to. Right, so a little nose around in here again. Have a look around. Yeah, just algae beds, isn't it? Growing in there. What's in here? Purification fuse, sure. Oh, T3, we'll leave you there. Water slowly dripping through, a heating thingy. What else we got around here? I presume this just leads into... No, it doesn't. I thought it would lead into the main body of the water. Okay. Up we go. Why there's a big dome up here? I don't know. Why do you need a big dome? What's the purpose of that? You know, why do you create something high like this? Because you need... There's butterflies up here. Because you need to pump something up to create pressure? I mean, just observation? That's kind of interesting, that little thingy there, whatever that is doing. We've got some electronics, we've got some suits, or a suit. A message. Oh, lovely. After 16 years on this planet, this extraction operation no longer has any purpose. Most of the valuable resources have been extracted from the planet, which therefore no longer has any value in its current state. As expected, the planet is no longer habitable due to the consequences of extraction, so we can begin the process of evacuating the condemned. Okay, they at least did take some off. Maybe when we saw those figures like dropping down each year, the population, it wasn't because they were dying, it's from the pollution. It's because they were being evacuated. I don't know. People and infrastructure that can be moved should be sent to the planet Giron 5 to start the process over from scratch. The rest can stay. So, the planet is not habitable due to extraction. So why did you send me and other people here to do the cleanup? If you don't care about the planet, why do anything with it? Yeah, that is not good corporate commercial business sense, is it? Yeah, what is the point? I know I'm a worthless individual. I don't need to be used for anything. I'm just a tool in the machine. But you could apply my useless ass somewhere else, couldn't you? Somewhere better than this. So I don't quite get why you cared about cleaning the planet up. Yeah, well, that's what I'm not sure about. I thought it was sent here because they thought there's more value in the planet. Maybe I missed one of the previous messages. Something about this. Maybe they've had some sort of corporate change around and they're trying to improve their image. You know, look how much we care about the environment. We're cleaning up this whole planet, which is somehow contaminated for no particular reason whatsoever. Nothing to do with what we've been doing. No, definitely not. Nothing to do with that. So, I don't know. I don't quite get why we're here. You know, why they want the place cleaned up. Anything useful over here? We've got a little mush. Got a little mushroom. We've got some, no froggies over here. No, we've got butterflies. What's down here? Anything interesting in the water? Okay, we've got fish, which is always nice. Yeah, the point, they've sucked everything out of the planet, and I guess the algae thing here was just a sideline. No, it was just something else they were doing. I mean, there's been talk before about using algae to make fuel, as in like petrochemical type fuel. I don't remember which sort of algae that was, but that was the idea. You know, something to do with that. A basic fuel source? Is this what you were making the food out of? Like the superfood, the space food that we've been eating? It looked more like grain, wasn't it, that was being used for that? So I don't think it's that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I like a structure, a mystery structure as much as the next guy. I'm not going to worry about it too much. In fact, I can't exactly puzzle out really what this construction is for. It's an interesting structure, and that'll do me. Right, anything else down here? Don't think so. I'm not seeing any gold chests around here. I could be missing one. I'll have a look over here though. Out of the way, fishes. We've been building up for this for a while, haven't we? Like looking at this thing over here and wondering what the heck it is. Anything up here? No. Pipes going in? Bunch of crap lying down here? We could build another. You know what we could just do? Give me that. I've got some plastic in my inventory. Let's just put those in there, yeah, shall we? Drones can come and get those when they've got time. Got some food on me, we're doing alright. Anything up here? Anything? No? No? Come on, up you go. Round the edge of the map. Little looky looks. Looky loo up here? No? Nice view of the algae farm. Okay. Oh! They look like cooling towers, don't they? The structures over there, the ones we've been seeing on the map for ages, these ones. They look like cooling towers. Like on a reactor. I should have bought enough materials to make another teleporter, shouldn't I really, but... Am I going to be able to get back? Let's be careful that we can get back. Oh, I can't go this way. Is that where all the water is? Hold on. I'm actually going to drop down here first because I want to look. I forgot. I want to look over here. I was asking where all the water was. A whole lot of it's over there, but not like behind a dam over there. What we got here? Spores, haven't we? Yet. I saw you. I saw you glowing away in the distance. A bit beyond your draw distance, but we saw you. Fling ourselves over the edge of the fence? Am I going to get stuck if I do that? Probably not. I can probably work it out so I can get over the thing. Can I squeeze through? Not quite. Can I swim under this? Doesn't look like it, does it? What's this barrier about, huh? What's all that about? What are you trying to hide from me, game? Yeah, what are you trying to keep me away from? Oh, a box. Stuff. Things. Oh! Oh, hello. We had believed in it, though. I was convinced that we were going to deal them a fatal blow. Oh, you're one of the revolutionaries. We were determined to ensure the righteousness of our cause. Wasn't that enough? Despite their obvious inferiority, the firepower and defences at their disposal... Despite their obvious inferiority, the firepower and defences at disposal made short work of our hopes. Ryujian was among the first to fall. I saw the flame in his eyes die out in a matter of seconds. That same flame that had convinced us all to follow him, to live underground for months and to fight. Is it better to die like a man or live like a dog? I don't have long to live anyway. Perhaps it would have been better to live. Well, there's the last remains of the revolution, I guess, yeah. Oh, I wish the lighting was better around here. Flipping heck. I mean, we knew they'd died. But, you know, you need someone like... you need a revolutionary voice, like someone everyone will listen to. Someone will drive you on. I think he was wrong to do it. It's a tricky one, though. I mean, some people see the value of surviving no matter what. You know, you have to... No matter what you do, you've got to keep on fighting. Life fights on as much as it can, you know? The way an animal will do it. An animal will fight. Some animals give up, but a lot of them will just fight on until their very last breath. And some people say it's nobler to be like, oh, I would rather live as a man than die like a dog. And can I even get over here? Maybe I'm not allowed to. Doesn't need to want to. Doesn't seem happy about it. No, it's not letting me do it, I don't think. That's a shame. And I don't know what the answer to that is. I'm not sure. Are we blocked from doing this then? Oh, that was a shame. I thought we'd have a last look over here, but yeah. I can't zoom in or anything, can I? Yeah, don't know. Maybe they're extracting the water. Extracting some like tritium or something out. Some, you know, or deuterium out of the water. Some rare form of a rarer element that happens to be in the water. You have to filter like decaliters of, well, not decaliters, that's not big enough, quintillion litres of water to find a small amount of material. But you, if you extract enough of it, you'll find some rare resources in there. I don't know, but there's big funnels over there, and we can't get to them, and that's really what we're going to deal with. Okay, I think we're running out of things to do here. You know, we're going to get bombarded by we're going to get. The planet is sick of me now. It's going to bombard me with super ally. I think we're kind of done. I think we've sort of seen everything. Right, see if we missed anything. Transformation complete. Where's the Tox one? Yeah. We've done it. We've done 100% cleanup of the entire planet. We didn't find it. I don't think we found all of these. We found a lot. I don't think we found all of them though. There's probably more to find. I haven't searched every nook and crevice on this planet. I want to look over here though briefly. There was something over here I don't think I looked at on the prison. So I think I searched over here very much. Let's have a little look over this way. But I think we're about done. What does this connect through to? Yeah, I just don't think I ever headed over this way particularly in the way that you can. I did enjoy this DLC though. I enjoyed it a lot. It gave me an extra challenge at the start. I mean, really the Tox just slows everything down to a degree. Like your progress. I'm not sure how I'd have felt about it if I'd come here having done another planet. I know a lot of the viewers have done that. You know, you've already completed other planets and you've done planets that actually give you DLCs that give you more bonuses than some of the ones you can get here. It gives you a real head start into doing things here as well. In which case this becomes, I think Fodder mentioned it, just more of a, this is just more, he found this is just a more of an exploratory thing. He just explored this place because he, you know, the purification was so easy. Well, the terraformation was so easy because he had all the technology already. I want to have a look up here. So is there anything funny up here? And the game lets me, so I'm going to do it. Yeah. And I don't know how I'd have felt about it in the same way. I don't think I'd have enjoyed it as much as just doing exploration. I need to do a bit. For me, I need to do a mixture of exploration and construction at the same time. I want both, and I still don't think this game has quite got the balance right of the two things. Just in my very humble opinion. Well, I mean, I don't enjoy it. I do. That's just how I feel about it. But I still enjoyed it a lot. So the question would be really, now would I go on to do the DLC, the other DLCs? And I think there's still more enjoyment in doing them each as a standalone and not connecting them all together. Oh, we're on the back of here. Look, we're on the back of the. Of course we are. You can see it from there. We're on the back of the original swamp zone that we went to. There's got to be a golden thingy up here, isn't there? Hey, how can there not be? How can there not be a golden chest up here somewhere? Yeah, I think they'll all be far more enjoyable treated individually. I think if I did it, I wouldn't be adverse to like going to one of the other planets and like seeing how quickly I could transform something with the high level tech. You know, we've maxed out the tech tree, haven't we? Apart from a few advancements that are from the other DLC moons, like other better butterfly farms or whatever else, other things you can do on the DLCs. But otherwise we've maxed out the tech tree. I can't imagine how quickly we would convert one of the other planets to like being completely clean, completely terraformed rather. Probably very quick. That would be interesting. But would there be enough there in the game to do that, and then it could make a DLC to end very quickly, couldn't it? Really, you know, you've paid whatever money for a DLC, and then you're not terraforming it. You're just like, or you are terraforming, but in such a rapid rate that it's kind of irrelevant. You're just blasting your way through the exploration. Is that the way to enjoy a game as the devs intended? Possibly not. But there you go. But what do I do next? I mean, I've finished the game now, haven't I? You are most welcome to shout at me if there's anything really cool that I've missed. Please do. Happy to hear about that. Yeah. And I'm still kind of enjoying the game, but I need something new to keep my interest going. I might do one quick thing where I go to one of the other. I go back to Prime maybe, and just drop down some of the terraforming, like high-level terraforming, and see what happens. How quickly does it get changed? And I probably will play like the other moons and things like separately in my own time if I've got time. I might not do, but I think otherwise this series is probably about at its end. Anything over here? No. Yeah, and tell me about any more, if I've missed any more golden chests. Tell me what those are. That's kind of fun. Finding those. The original game I've replayed that at least about 3 or 4 times, maybe, in its development phases, as it went through various stages of development. I replayed it multiple times and I enjoyed it, redoing it in different ways and building the main structure in different ways. I'm not getting the same sort of drive to here. Yeah? I'm not feeling that keen pressure to redo that. Apart from anything else, I've got lack of time. And I've got other things I want to do. I've got other games I want to move on to. We're heading back to where we started and what we're doing. Our glorious initial first base. Just over here. Yeah, so barring some additional messing around, here we are. We're done. We're done on this game, and a lot of fun it was too. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. As I say, let me know if there's anything else you think I should do before I call this. Otherwise, I hope you'll catch me again and join me again for a future series of something else. Hey, take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be nice to yourself, yeah? And the people around you. And I'll see you again next time.